We use Pictory for everything, and I've used it almost since its inception.
Today, I'm with Marty from You Get Leads Today. Thank you for joining us, Marty.
Thank you for having me.
First thing to do is please tell everyone a little bit about your company.
Be glad to. You Get Leads Today is a rather unique lead gen system that does two main things, and I dare say does it very well. The first is 98% of the people that come to someone's website will not interact with it at all. They will absolutely not fill out an opt-in form. So they just litter away, and you've paid money in most cases to get them there. What we are able to do is grab pertinent information about that visitor and make that available to the site owner. And then the other facet of what we do, which is really amazing, thanks to AI, of course, is the ability to key in on what people are looking for, or when they're looking for a specific solution to a problem, like I need a new driveway, I need a new roof, etc. We are able to, again, correlate and capture the information of those people based on their searches in near real time and provide that so a business owner can proactively reach out to those people and leapfrog over their competition.
Sounds very clever. And talking of AI, how's Pictory's AI helping you with your video marketing of this service?
Oh boy. Well, we use Pictory for everything, and I've used it almost since its inception, I believe, going back to its inferior predecessors, several or number of years ago now. But the greatest thing is the time savings. I can bang out a script, or AI can bang out a script and utterly throw it in there. And it's funny, it takes more time for me to select the appropriate visuals than it did almost to, complete the task. So I'm really thrilled with the addition of ElevenLabs for the realistic voices and Getty Images. Wow, that was absolutely a game changer. And that's, unfortunately, if you're a little OCD like I am, that's why it takes so darn long to, to select the perfect. I'm hunting for the perfect clip or the perfect still, and I gotta stop doing it.
But we got about 10 million assets in there for you to look through, and obviously the AI will do its best to suggest what it thinks is the best. But yeah, if you're OCD, you can spend a long time in there enjoying the experience, shall we say?
Well, and I have heard of people complaining about other inferior systems for video creation and production, that they go, I'm talking about real estate, and it has a picture of a visit to the zoo. Well, I'm glad to say I've never experienced anything quite that bizarre, in Pictory, fortunately. I find I have to change fewer and fewer. It's as if it's learning on its own, and I appreciate that.
Well, it is actually being trained continually to get the best matches, and the search update algorithms are improved all the time. So yeah, it should tend towards getting better over time, certainly.
Seems very much in that direction.
Cool. Okay, so let's get into the weeds for a moment and go through your workflow. So how would you typically start using the product, and what would be the end result in terms of the video, and how is that performing for you?
Okay. Well, it usually starts, as all these things do, with inspiration. So I get an inspiration. Sadly, some of those come at 2 a.m., but be that as it may, I will dash in. Mainly, I use the text to video facet, although the other ones are great too. I have toyed with them, but I'll sit there and, as I say, bang out a script, look it over, make corrections. Also, I tend to try to lay them out in a way I know will be conducive to a better voiceover, which I've learned over the years. There are commas in the right place, line breaks, sentence breaks, that sort of thing. You have to be aware of those. So I'll do that, hit the button, sit back gleefully, waiting for it to set up the storyboard. Then I dive in and, go through that already described painstaking process of picking just the right video clip or just the right still image, or uploading ones that I need, which I also love that feature. So then it'll lay that out. I will then quickly, my go-to voice has kind of gone on vacation, so I pick another one or whatever. Same problem with the background music. I find a lot of people ignore it or don't have any. It really does set or enhance a mood. So I find that very important too. So I go ahead and do that, and then hit the magic preview button, look at it, make sure everything's okay. And I have to say, just a quick aside, I used to have to go to other software to create my voiceover. And then, of course, I would need to upload the MP3. And I have to say, Pictory did a really good job of syncing it, but there were some issues. Problem being that the normal voices I wasn't overly thrilled with until ElevenLabs came along. Now, that's all been coalesced, within Pictory, and I'm thrilled. That was a big time saver to not have to go externally to do the voiceovers. So once I'm happy with it, I go ahead and render it, which is very quick, by the way. A lot of times I'll sit there and go, okay, good, I got X number of minutes, now I can go do something else. And, I'll hear a ding or see an email and go, wow, that was quick. I didn't have time to, go make a sandwich or whatever. So I download it and I love it. And then we use it.
And when you say you use it, what do you actually do in terms of deploying the final asset?
Oh, well, numerous places, really. Obviously, YouTube, of course. Then because of the age demographic, yes, Facebook is still viable for us. So we have groups and pages and that sort of thing. And that's been the majority of my content, into these groups and such. And people seem to respond quite well to it. And we get engagement more so than, even an image post or obviously just a text post.
Before you use Pictory, were you using a desktop editor to produce videos for the same purpose?
Yes.
And have you noticed that it's quicker with Pictory?
Tremendously so. And somewhat more importantly, I won't mention, who I was using before, but after a certain very large domain registry company, and we'll leave it at that, purchased who I was using, it summarily kind of disappeared, went into a vault, and I don't know if it ever came back out, but it was right about that time that I discovered Pictory, and I've been thrilled. The other thing, other than the really quick and responsive service team on it, responding to tickets when I rarely, although sometimes have a little issue, it's the fact that it is well supported and the development continues. And that was a big thing for me. Not like, okay, we got your money, here it is, enjoy it. Are you going to update it? No, can't afford it. Whatever. So I know from your end that these are problems that I shouldn't concern myself with, but I don't want to invest my time and, dare I say, love in a product that I used literally every day, only to not see that ongoing development and support is there. So,
well, that's very kind of you to say, and I'll pass those comments on to the support team, because I know they work very hard in order to support the customers. And also from the development side, we do product updates. We aim to get at least one set of major product updates a month out. And of course, there are always bug fixes along the way. So I'll pass that on to the developers as well. We have a roadmap which it's to die for coming up this year. So stay tuned. There's lots of new developments coming.
Because that brought up another real good point. a lot of rivals, shall we say, if there are any, they have an FAQ page and that kind of thing. But you guys having the thing where it's not just suggestions, but you actually let us know that that suggestion was great, and a lot of people requested the same thing, and here's our development roadmap for how soon that may be available. And I see improvement after improvement being added, some of which that, you were doing on your own that you knew was coming. But the fact that you listen to the users and go, hey, this would be a great feature, you go, and you actually do it, as opposed to, well, there's not enough interest, or that's, way down the road, always coming, never arriving. So again, kudos to you for that.
Well, thank you. We like to be driven by the demands of our customers. So, letting you decide what goes in the product makes commercial sense because you're paying for it. So that's the way it works.
Obvious. Sure.
Okay. So just to wrap up, if you were talking to someone who'd never used Pictory before, what would you say to them, Marty?
I would say you're likely not going to find a better or easier user interface with, excuse me, the like you said, literally millions of assets to choose from to just perfectly convey the message you're trying to put out there for your business or your personal use and enjoyment. I would rather get almost a customized, personalized video birthday greeting than some overpriced Hallmark card. So a lot of use cases, and I would say go for it. And I believe you still have a trial where you've got literally nothing to lose to try it.
Yes, we do.
So do it.
Maybe we should adopt that as our tagline. Pictory is better than a Hallmark card.
That's okay. I only want a quarter in royalties every time you use it.
Copywriting genius. Marty, you've been an absolute star, a real gentleman, a pleasure to speak to. I thank you so much for your time.
Thank you as well. Appreciate it. Keep up the good work with Pictory.